What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another reaction video. And here we got for you guys today, man, Kendrick Lamar, Euphoria. And this is the Drake diss. Now, you guys already know, man, we got the lyrics on deck. We're not missing anything. If it has something to do with Drake, I have to catch it. It's like I have to catch it. Now, I'm not going to know everything, of course, but I'm going to do my best to see exactly what he's talking about. This is 6 minutes long. So hey, apparently Kendrick Lamar he came back with a bomb like Hiroshima. So I'm expecting some good things out of this, man. I'm expecting some good things. So without further ado, man, let's get straight into this audio, man.
Euphoria. Them superpowers get neutralized. I can only watch in silence. The famous actor we once knew is looking paranoid and now spiraling. Moving just like a degenerate. Heavy antic is feeling distasteful. Why calculate? You're not as calculated. I can even predict your angle. Fabricating stories on the family front, cause you heard Mr. Morale. A pathetic master manipulator. I can smell the tails on you now. You're not a rap artist, you a scam artist with the hopes of being accepted. Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but FUBU never had been your collection. I make music that electrify 'em. You make music that pacify 'em. I can double down on that line, but spare you this time. That's random acts of kindness. Know you're a master manipulator and habitual liar too. But don't tell no lie about me, and I won't tell truths about you.
Okay, everything he said about Drake all the way up to this point, he's not lying. He's not lying. Everything has been true so far. So far. If we dissect this, everything has been true so far. Them superpowers getting neutralized, I can only watch in silence. Remember, everybody used to love Drake back then. Let's not forget, everybody used to love Drake back then. Look what's happening now in 2024. He's not the same. We missed the old Drake. Like what happened to that Drake that was on top, was killing almost every song in the game, his albums was so well spoken. Now it looks like he's talking like a young guy coming into the game. The famous actor we once knew is looking paranoid and now spiraling. Drake was once known as an actor before he even started rapping. So he's playing off of the when he was in the grass scene, coming up. You're moving just like a degenerate. Every antic is feeling distasteful, which is true. Going back, he's not the same Drake. He's not. He's, like I said, he's moving like a young guy. He's not moving like how he should be moving. Now that he's a little bit older, you would think he'd be more cautious. More careful. But he's not like that today, for some reason. He just can't let go of his past, apparently. I calculated. You're not as calculated. I can even predict your angles. Drake tried to put out the things. He tried to put out everything that Kendrick was gonna say about him in the tailor-made freestyle. Remember? Sorry for the background noise, but yeah, he tried to put out what Kendrick was gonna predict he would say in the tailor-made freestyle. But it seems like Kendrick has some more dirt that he's throwing out there for us. And of course, he references the mathematical concept of, angles, degrees, but he's comparing it to Drake and how he's predicting all his angles and and basically things like that. Going back to how their beef even came about and how it's developed to now. So I like that play on the angles and calculated, math terms. Oh, a pathetic master manipulator. I can smell the tails on you now. So yeah, he's trying to manipulate the situation. How basically when Kendrick called him out, Drake is trying to do it a back to back, trying to get over on Kendrick, but it's not gonna work this time. Um, and then he's talking about his how he mentioned his wife. That was crazy. When he first said that, I didn't even know that was his wife's name. Pretty crazy, pretty crazy. Yeah. You're not a rap artist. You're a scam artist. With the hopes of being accepted. That's also true. That is also true. That is also true. He wanted to be accepted so bad. He wanted to be known as one of the greats, as one of the legends, but he couldn't like quite fit that category. So he started doing all around things to feel accepted in each category that he was in. Of hip hop basically, or just of any genre honestly in music. Um. Oh, I make music that electrifies them. You make music that petrifies them. He's halfway right because Drake is a great artist as well. I'm not gonna take that away from him. He could rap. He like I said, he could do all around pop star, rapper, sometimes rock star, if you will. Like he could do all of the above. R&B sometimes. Like come on, bro. He has some hits. He has a staple in the rap community and in other genres as well. Because he did, like I said, he was an all arounder, man. I could double down on that line, but spare you this time that random act of kindness. Know you're a massive manipulator and habitual liar too, but don't tell no lie about me, and I won't tell no truths about you. How he's playing on the manipulator. I like that. Like, hey man, I'm gonna manipulate this situation just like you try to manipulate the situation against me by telling lies on me. I don't want to have to spill out the dirt against you. So just keep to yourself and I keep to mine. That was a fire play right there. And it's also what is it? The chorus about the heart part 4. So that's also fire too. That's also fire too. So he's directly responding to what Drake said in his last 2 diss songs. I like that. I like that. I like that. All right, man. Let's go to the next phase of the song.
A liar too, but don't tell no lie about me, and I won't tell truths about you.
Woo! Let's go. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm out the way, yeah, I'm low, okay. Yeah, the island right here is remote, okay. I ain't thinking about no reaper, nigga, I'm reaping what I sow, okay. Got a Benjamin and a Jackson all in my house, like I'm Joe, okay. Hellcat, made his own boys in them types LA solo, okay. Everybody wanna be demon till they get chipped by your throwaway. I might do a show a day. Once a lame, always a lame. Oh, you thought the money, the power of fame will make you go away? Have you ever played? Have you ever...
No. He just made in the beginning of the song. It was like a mini intro to an album. Boom! He just comes out with a bop or a banger, dissing this dude again. Oh my god. Okay, that's hard. That's hard. That's hard. Let's go. Let's go. So okay, so with this line right here, when he says I ain't thinking about no reaper. I'm reaping what I sow, okay? So this is hard, man. So he's basically taking control of the beef once again. Forget J. Cole, forget Drake, man. I started this, I'm gonna finish it basically. Let's do it. He's not scared of dying in this or losing in this rap battle. He's gonna take everything he wants because he's the one that started it. He's gonna finish it. He is going to win. After the war is done, he's gonna win. Don't look at the battles. Look at the war. I started this war. I may not win every battle, but I'm gonna win this war. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And then he's mentioning about when he says Hellcat made his homeboys in them type cells they sold, okay? Oh man. So basically saying that how Drake kind of sold his soul to the devil and, how he got all these powers to where he's able to shift the narrative, shift his way into the music scene, the culture. That's hard. Basically saying that he's still a lame too when he says, oh, you thought the money, the power, or fame will make it all go away? No, bro, you're still a lame. You're still who you are. You just got money and power now. But you're not going to change who you are. It's impossible. Like no, that's just not gonna happen basically. And then he also, because he also said this before. Let's not get it twisted. He said this before in like what is it in like that. He said money, power, and respect, but the last one's better. So basically, he's saying that he's the last one out the big three that has respect. But Drake has the money and J Cole would typically have the power. I guess you would say it could go both ways with Drake and J Cole. But after that apology, I don't know. But that we're not here to talk about that. Yeah, man. That's half of it so far, man. This is hard right now. This is hard. I ain't gonna lie. This is hard.
You throw away, and I might do a show a day. Once a lame, always a lame. Oh, you thought the money, the power of fame will make you go away. Have you ever played? Have you ever? Okay, nigga, let's play. Have you ever watch your enemy down like with a poker face? Have you ever paid 500,000 like to an open case? Well, I have, and I failed at both, but I came out straight. I hate when I rap or talk about guns, then somebody die, they turn into nuns, then I hop online like pray for my city. He faking for likes and digital hugs. His daddy a killer, he wanna be junior. They must have forgot the shit that they done.
Hold on.
In his family, but let it get shaky. I park it.
I hate when a rapper talks about guns and then somebody dies. They turn into nuns, then hop online like pray for my city. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. This is getting interesting now. Oh wow. Okay, so the 500,000 line was to Drake. About a situation he had with a woman about him sexually assaulting her. I did not know about that. This is interesting. Wow. Okay. And basically exposing Drake's history as trying to be this gangster when he talks about guns and then somebody dies and then they be like, oh no, pray for my city, man. This is he like backtracks basically because he's not like that. And that makes me think about that line that Drake had in the Push-Ups song when he said, I got you in the scope right now, I got you in the scope. So because that was a double entendre. The scope, I literally have you in the scope, this sniper, but the label Interscope Records. So he's still talking. He's doing a gun bar right in that song. So he's talking about that right now. Wow. Same thing. He's faking for likes and digital hugs. His daddy's a killer. He wanna be junior. They must have forgot the is that they done. Oh man. Yep, it's over. So basically, oh, okay. So he's talking about how Drake wanted to be under Lil Wayne's wing, and wanted to be a gangster. He's bringing that up all over again. This is getting messy. Let's get it.
Then hop online like pray for my city. He faking for likes and digital hugs. His daddy a killer, he wanna be junior. They must have forgot the shit that they done. Dementia must run in his family, but let it get shaky. I park his son. The very first time I shot me a Drake, the homie had told me to aim it this way. I didn't point down enough. Today I show you I learned from those mistakes. Somebody had told me that you got a ring. On God, I'm ready to double the wage. I'd rather do that than let a Canadian nigga make Pac turn in his grave.
Woo!
Business, you got shit twisted. What is it, the brakes? I hurt your feelings, you don't work with me no more. Okay, there's 3 ghosts left, and I see 2 of them kissing and hugging on stage. I love them to death, and in 8 bars I'll explain their phrase.
Okay. Referencing to when he said, the very first time I shot me at Drake, the homie had told me to aim it this way. So he's he's aiming the Drake towards Drake, saying that, yeah, I'm gonna aim it this way. I'm gonna aim it at you because you're my target right now. You're my target. I don't care what's going on, man. So you're my target. But he's pronouncing it like Drake, but at the same time taking shots at Drake hard. But I didn't point down today. I'm gonna show you that I learned from those mistakes. So that's tough. And then I'd rather do that than let a Canadian make Pac turn in his grave, saying that wasn't using Pac's voice wasn't a good idea because you're rapping as him. I mean, you're rapping as yourself, but using Pac's voice. So that wasn't wise for going against Kendrick at least. Especially because Pac is not here and he will never do that. So that I guess for it was a good chess move from Drake, but Kendrick is using that. He's now using that against him. Because he's showing it right now in this song. This is tough. This is tough right now. Um. Oh, and then he said, "I hurt your feelings. You don't want to work with me no more, okay?" It's three goats left, and I see two of them kissing and hugging on stage. That's a shot at J. Cole as well. You know, at the same time, you hate to see it, but you love to see it because Cole did it to himself. I love him to death, and in 8 bars, I explain that phrase. All right, let's see what he about to say.
I hurt your feelings, you don't work with me no more. Okay. There's 3 ghosts left, and I see 2 of them kissing and hugging on stage. I love them to death, and in 8 bars, I'll explain that phrase. It's not nobody can tell me. I don't want to talk on no celly. You know I got language barriers.
Right.
There's no accent you can sell me. You're Cole and Ivory know I'm a selfish nigga. The crown is heavy.
Woo!
I pray they my real friends. If not, I'm YNW Melly.
Ooh, that was hard. I had to pause it. I gotta pause it. That was hard. Going now, he's starting to take shots at Yeah, I'll say this. He's starting to take shots at J. Cole now. You know I'm a selfish, the crown is heavy. I don't want to share. I pray they my real friends. If not, then I'm YNW Melly. You know what YNW Melly is facing right now with the murder of his 2 friends. He's been on trial for how long? It's been 4 years. And they still haven't closed the case on that yet. They still, I guess, kind of looking for more evidence, but come on now. It's ridiculous at this point. But let's see what he's about to go into now, because this is fire right now.
It's heavy. I pray they my real friends. If not, I'm YNW Melly. I don't like you popping shit at Pharrell. For him, I inherit the beef. Yeah, fuck all that pushing P. Let me see you push a T. You better hard spinning again on him. You think about pushing me. He's tearing.
Okay, I gotta stop it. I don't like you popping shots at Pharrell. For him, I inherit the beef. So he messes with Pharrell. He doesn't want that to happen to his boy. He's gonna jump in because he knows Pharrell's not really a rapper like that. So he has to save him, just a little bit. Because Drake did take shots at him at the song Meltdown on that Travis Scott song. So makes sense. So Kendrick is involved. Kendrick is in tune with what's going on. He knows. He said, "Oh yeah, F all that pushing P. Let me see you push a T. Let me see you push a T. But let me see you push a T. Cause after Pusha T kind of annihilated him back in the day. Let's be honest. With the information that he exposed, yeah, he lost that battle. That's hard. That was hard. Okay, let's do it.
Heavy. I pray they my real friends. If not, I'm YNW Melly. I don't like you popping shit at Pharrell. For him, I inherit the beef. Yeah, fuck all that pushing P. Let me see you push a T. You better hard spinning again on him. You think about pushing me. Terrence Thornton, I'm Terrence Crawford. Yeah, I'm whooping feet. We ain't gotta get personal. This a friendly fade. You should keep it that way. I know some shit about niggas that make gonna wanna look like a saint. This ain't about critics, not about gimmicks, not about.
I like that. I know some ish about that make Gunna want to look like a saint. Mentioning the Rico case and what Gunna did to get off that case. Okay.
That make Gunna wanna look like a saint. This ain't been about critics, not about gimmicks, not about who the greatest is. Always been about love and hate. Now let me say I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate the way that you sneak this. If I catch flight, it's gonna be direct. We hate the bitches you fuck, cause they confuse themselves with real women. Then notice I said we, it's not just me. I'm what the culture feeling.
Okay. So now he's going about the woman that Drake be messing with. Usually underage woman for the most part. Okay, so he still use it anyway, but in a more clever way. Not like a typical way as somebody else will use it, Hey man. He referenced the whole DMX thing again. Where I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate the way that you sneak this. If I catch a flight, it's gonna be direct. Okay, this is hard. I like this because now they mentioning names. They going at each other for real. This is good. It's never been about who's the greatest. It's always been about love and hate. Now let me say this: I'm the biggest hater. He's not rooting for nobody in this rap game. He's only in it for himself. He has said it many, many, many times again. This is what he does. This is what he do. He's the boogeyman of the rap game. Of this generation. So yeah, man. This is nice. This is hard. Let's see what else he got to say.
The way that you sneak this, if I catch flight, it's gonna be direct. We hate the bitches you fuck, cause they confuse themselves with real women. Then notice I said we, it's not just me, I'm what the culture feeling. How many more fairy tale stories about your life till we had enough? How many more black features till you finally feel that you're black enough? I like Drake with the melodies, I don't like Drake when he act tough.
Okay.
Make a nigga bring back Puff, let me see if Chubbs really crashed something. Yeah, my first one like my last one, it's a classic.
Okay, let's talk about this. How many more fairy tales about your life? We had enough. Talking about his gangster mob ties that he has, but he didn't really go up like that. You know, common stuff, man. How many more black features till you finally feel like you're black enough? Drake does have a lot of black features, but it's kind of weird because a lot of people will say that he's more towards the white side. He wants to be more of his white side of the family. But some people will say that he wants to feel black enough. So, like, he wants to feel like he's black enough. So he wants to move towards that lane. You know what I'm saying? So, this is crazy. This is hard. And then he says, I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he acts tough, you know? Because he feels like that's more Drake's lane. You know, that's when Drake can really be himself. Not when he acts tough, you know? So, that's hard. And then he says... You gonna bring back Puff. Let me see if Chubbs really crashing into something. Chubbs is Drake's bodyguard and then now his friend. So, yeah, he mentioned Puff again. And that's crazy. Let's get it.
You're black enough. I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough. You gon' make a nigga bring back Puff. Let me see if Chubbs really crashed something. Yeah, my first one like my last one. It's a classic. You don't have one. Let your core audience stomach that. Didn't tell them where you get your abs from. V12.
Oh, when he said, yeah, my first one is like my last one. It's a classic. You don't have one. He's talking about J. Cole because J. Cole explained to him that, I forgot exactly what he said, but I'm going to try to paraphrase as best as I can. Your first one was your first one was a classic. Your last one was a tragic. Your second one had people gas your second one. But it wasn't really all that, I believe he said. And then he said, that the Damn Project was his prime and I was trailing right behind. So yeah, he's talking directly to Cole. And then Cole said that in his 7-minute drill. Wow. This is getting interesting. And then now he's talking about when he said, let your core audience stomach that, then tell them where you got your abs from. With the same thing that Rick Ross said, that how he basically has antifactual abs. He didn't work that himself. You know, he went to Dr. Miami. He got that surgeon. He got that plastic surgery on his abs. And yeah, man. Yeah. It's getting bad out here, man. It's getting bad.
Puff, let me see if Chubbs really crashed something. Yeah, my first one like my last one. It's a classic. You don't have one. Let your core audience stomach that. Didn't tell them where you get your abs from. V12, it's a fast one. Last one. Headshot for the year. You better walk around like Daft Pump.
Headshot for the year. You better walk away like Daft Pump. Wow. They're like that duo. They're that duo that be wearing the helmets, but looking futuristic almost, you know? They was one of the first to do it or something like that. That's hard.
Last one. Headshot for the year. You better walk around like
Daft Pump.
Remember? Hey, top dog, who the fuck they think they playing with? Extortion my middle name as soon as you jump off of that plane, bitch. I'm allergic to the lame shit. Only you like being famous. Yachty can't give you no swag neither. I don't give a fuck about who you hanging with.
Woo! Okay. Talking about how talking about the top dog responding to Drake directly about the extortion of his contract, about how top dog is taking 50% from Kendrick and like his earnings and throughout his career. Drake said that in push-ups. I like that. I'm allergic to the lame-ish. Only you like being famous, you know. So it does seem like that because Kendrick doesn't really be popping out into the scenes. He doesn't really be communicating with people like that. He barely be doing features as it is. The only reason why he has quite a big of features is because he did it over time. He managed to separate it in a good amount of time that he's been out for. So, yeah. Yachty can't give you no swag either. I don't give a F who you hang with, basically. So, basically taking a shot at Little Yachty, it's kind of like a stray because he's hanging around with Drake now, and that's his enemy. So and he's been produced not producing but writing a little bit of Drake's songs apparently, like Another Late Night, because that's what Lil Yachty be on sometimes. So like, hey, Drake's music ain't what it is to how it was back then. So it could make sense that Yachty could be writing for Drake now, not back then, but now, because Drake does sound a little bit different now. But let's go.
Name as soon as you jump off of that plane, bitch. I'm allergic to the lame shit. Only you like being famous. Yachty can't give you no swag neither. I don't give a fuck about who you hanging with. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. Surprised you wanted that feature request. You know that we got some shit to address. I even hate when you say the word nigga, but that's just me, I guess. Some shit just cringe-worthy. Ain't even gotta be deep, I guess. When you see success, everything with me is blessed. Keep making me dance, waving my hand, and it won't be no threat. I'm knowing they call you the boy, but where's the man? Cause I ain't seen him yet.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I ain't even bleed him yet. Can I bleed him? When I see you stand by sexy red, I believe you see two bad bitches.
I'm not gonna lie, I like where the song is going a little bit. He brung back the same line about the DMX interview. I hate the way that you walk, I hate the way that you talk, I hate the way that you dress. And then Kendrick reached out for him for a feature. Surprised you wanted that feature request. And I guess that was before he dropped I guess it was before the release of Like That. So because they had like this little beef going on, but Drake asked for a feature from him. I mean Kendrick I read that wrong. Oh my god. Drake reached out to Kendrick for a feature before the track Like That. Okay. So he's exposing that. My fault. Drake reached out for Kendrick for a feature before the release of Like That. Got you. Okay. So he's okay. So he's exposing that. Okay. And he just hates the way he says the N-word. So that's funny a little bit. So that's cool. I like when he said they calling you the boy, but I ain't see the man yet. Where's that? Where's him been? Where's that level, Drake? Where's the man at? All we see is the boy this, the boy that. But we haven't seen the man yet, So just because you have a kid, you have a family, sort of, you're not the man yet. You're still the boy. So that's cool. That's cool. Okay. And then he started talking about Sexy Red. Let's get it.
Won't be no threat. I'm knowing they call you the boy, but where's the man? Cause I ain't seen him yet. Matter of fact, I ain't even bleed him yet. Can I bleed him? When I see you stand by sexy red, I believe you see two bad bitches. I believe you don't like women. It's real competition. You might pop ass with them. Let's speak on percentage. Show me your splits. I'll make sure I double back with you. You a nigga that signed to a nigga that said he was signed to that nigga. Try cease and desist on a like that record. Oh, what? You ain't like that record? Back to back. I like that record. I'ma get back to that for the record. Why would
I like that. He's using his records as a way of throwing it right back at him. Just keeps going with it. Just keeps dragging him down. So he talks about Sexy Red and how I believe you see two bad bees. He's basically saying that Sexy Red is making him look like a female, but like a more distasteful female at that. Let's speak on your percentage. Show me your splits. Cause Drake has a whole line of history with people where his label taking away his percentage, a huge amount of it too. So he can't really say that. That's a quick response, a quick little jab at Drake right there. Try cease and desist on that Like That record. So it's basically saying that you didn't like that record, but I like Back to Back. I like that record. But I'm gonna get back to that for the record. So he's using record as a way of responding back. That ending syllable right there. I like that right there. No pun intended.
But you ain't like that record? Back to back, I like that record. I'ma get back to that for the record. Why would I call around trying to get dirt on niggas? Y'all thinking my life is rap? That's whole shit. I got a son to raise, but I can see you don't know nothing about that.
Oh my god. So people have been saying that, yeah, Kendrick has a family. He don't got time to be responding back to people, at least on like this, like that. Like how people want him to do. Which I can understand. But the thing is, when you drop a diss first, you don't get that luxury. You do not get that luxury. I'm sorry. Not over here. So I'm glad he dropped this. At the time he did. I'm glad he dropped this. But he throws it back at Drake's face when he says, "I got a son to raise." But I can see you don't know nothing about that. Ah, man. Because of what Pusha T said, how he hasn't been doing his job as a father. He said that all the way back then. So he kind of like throws that back in his face as well. I had to pause it right there because that was just too disrespectful. But let's get back into it.
I like that record. I'ma get back to that for the record. Why would I call around trying to get dirt on niggas? Y'all thinking my life is rap? That's whole shit. I got a son to raise, but I can see you don't know nothing about that. Waking them up, know nothing about that. Then tell them to pray, know nothing about that. Then giving them tools to walk through life like day by day, know nothing about that. Teaching them morals, integrity, discipline. Listen, man, you don't know nothing about that. Speaking the truth and consider what God's considering. You don't know nothing about that.
Okay. Before we break down these lyrics. He kind of sounds like Nicki Minaj every time he says about that. Every time he just mentions that word. I like how he's switching his voice right there. It's giving him that more entertaining feel that we wanted from Kendrick, you know, not just a plain old diss, but a little bit of funniness toward, you know, funniness, entertainment. We like those around here, man. So yeah, he's basically attacking his character. You know, he said he's talking to Arby. He's not even talking to Drake. He's talking to Arby right now as a person. The same way that Partisan did with Megan Thee Stallion. He's talking to the person. He's not talking to Drake. He's talking to Arby right now, attacking that character. And that's one of the main things you could talk about Drake is his character. We've seen his character all the way up to this point, and it doesn't look good. So that's tough. That's tough right there. That's tough. Kendrick is murking this boy right now. I ain't gonna hold you. He's murking this boy. He is murking this boy, and it's sad to see. It's sad to see right now. But it had to happen, man. Kendrick has been in the dark for too long, and Drake too. But Kendrick is bringing it to the light. He's showing some facts. He got the humor in it. This is what I like to see from Kendrick. This is what I like to see, man. I love to see it. Let's get it. And we got to go back because you know that, like I said, he sounds like Nicki Minaj every time he had that ending syllable. About that. So we have to go back to hear that again.
You ain't like that record? Back to back, I like that record. I'ma get back to that for the record. Why would I call around trying to get dirt on niggas? Y'all thinking my life is rap? That's whole shit. I got a son to raise, but I can see you don't know nothing about that. Waking them up, know nothing about that. Then tell them to pray, know nothing about that. Then giving them tools to walk through life like day by day, know nothing about that. Teaching them morals, integrity, discipline. Listen, man, you don't know nothing about that. Speaking the truth and consider what God's considering. You don't know nothing about that. Ain't 20v1, it's 1v20. If I gotta smack niggas that right with you. Yeah, bring them out too. I clean them out too. Tell B.
Okay, wait. 820v1 is 1v20 if I gotta smack that rights with you. Ooh. Okay. He just basically attacked the Ghostwriters. It's not a 20v1, it's a 1v20. All the Ghostwriters that you have in your pocket right now, they writing for you, big boy. Like, what you talking about? You're not even involved. You're just a handler, though. You're just a performer. The Ghostwriters got to write for you. So if anything, it's a 1v20. You got all the power technically. What you talking about? So yeah, he's attacking once again Drake's character and how he has all these ghostwriters, but he's just the face. He's just a performer. So everybody just sees this thinking that it's just Drake, but he got behind the scenes he got a bunch of ghostwriters for him in his pockets. Man.
1v20 if I gotta smack niggas that right with you. Yeah, bring them out too. I clean them out too. Tell me that he better stay right with you. Am I battling ghosts or AI? Nigga feeling like Joel Austin. Funny he was in a film called AI. And my 6 cents telling me to off him. I'm a blick niggas all in they coughing. Yeah, OB-ho niggas is dick riders. Tell them run to America to imitate heritage. They can't imitate this violence. What I learned is niggas don't like the West Coast and I'm fine with it. I'll push the line with it.
Okay. He's showing some facts now. Now he's just throwing out facts. Let's get it. So he talked about Beam. So from what Genius is saying right now, he's a multi-talented artist, producer, and songwriter in the music industry. So that's all you guys need to know right now. So and Kendrick is saying that he'll smoke him too. Like he'll clean all of them out. He'll clean all of them out that he has in his pockets right now. So basically he's talking about the next line, he's talking about how Drake is either battling he's battling Drake's ghost or the AI, because they got all these AI of now he's talking about all the AIs that's circling around Drake's name, how they're using Drake's voice as an AI. So he doesn't know what is he talking to ghosts, to the ghost writers that Drake has, or the AI that's all over the internet now. And he also went back to the Taylor Made song because it dropped as an AI leak track and not really as Drake. So he doesn't know if he's talking to ghosts or AI, things like that. So yeah, talking about the whole OVO crew, the OVO, Drake's label. There are D writers basically. So yeah, again, let's get it. And then basically he also said that they don't like West Coast. They don't like the West Coast. So yeah, he also has a bone to pick with them. So yeah.
They can't imitate this violence. What I learned is niggas don't like the West Coast, and I'm fine with it. I'll push the line with it. Pick a nigga off one at a time with it. We can be on a 3-hour time difference. Don't family crody. You can get deep in the family crody. Talk about me and my family crody. Someone go bleed in your family crody. I be a New Hawk King eating fried rice with a dip sauce and a blammy crody. Tell me your cheesing farm. We can do this right now on the camera crody. Hey.
I like how he did that with the time difference, saying that because he comes from the West Coast, he comes from that area of the world. Even though I'm 3 hours behind, my boy, I'm still ahead in this battle. I'm still ahead of you as an artist, as a rapper, all of the above. That's hard. That's hard. That it's hard.
Tell me your cheesing farm. We can do this right now on the camera, crody. Hey, fuck y'all niggas. I don't trust y'all niggas. I wave one finger and thump y'all niggas like, feel go punt y'all.
Whoa, wait, hold on. He just did a Toronto accent just to throw that in there for Drake. Just to throw that in there. Okay.
Dip sauce and a blammy, crody. Tell me your cheesing farm. We can do this right now on the camera, crody. Hey, fuck y'all niggas. I don't trust y'all niggas. I wave one finger and thump y'all niggas like, feel go punt y'all niggas. They
I don't trust y'all. That's hard. He's going basically directing it right back to Future and Metro with the album We Don't Trust You, and we still don't trust you. That was hard. I don't trust y'all. I don't trust y'all not one bit. That's hard. Let's do it.
Y'all niggas, I don't trust y'all niggas. I wave one finger and thump y'all niggas like, feel go punt y'all niggas. They punk y'all niggas. Nobody never took my food. Whoever that's fucking weird.
Oh, field goal. They punt y'all. They punk y'all. They punt, but they punk y'all. And the N-word. That was hard. Field goal. They punt. That was hard. I like that. Basically, he's taking it to sports terms, football basically, but the American football. That's hard.
Feel go punt y'all niggas, they punk y'all niggas. Nobody never took my food. Whoever that's fucking weird, them fuck you niggas and fuck the industry too. If you take it there, I'm taking it further. Psst, that's something you don't wanna do.
Ooh.
We don't wanna hear you say nigga no.
Okay, basically saying that how Drake was saying that, hey, you don't want to wake the demon up. This ain't even everything I got. This ain't even everything I know. Don't wake the demon up. Kendrick is responding to that basically. If you want to take it there, I'm gonna take it further. That's something you do not want to do, man. So I don't know what you hating for, but that's something you do not want to head for. And now you don't want to go down that direction, cause it could get messy. It could get sloppy. We could air out some business if you want to.
The industry too. If you take it there, I'm taking it further. Psst, that's something you
don't want to do.
Ooh. We don't want to hear you say nigga no more. We don't want to hear you say nigga no more. Stop.
Oh man, so basically attacking that black side of him, saying that it's weird hearing you say the N-word, but we don't want to hear you say the N-word no more. Cause we don't like how you say it. We don't like how you use the black community as your ticket in to him being accepted as his rapper. But you're not really like that. You know, being a rapper, you gotta be tough. You gotta be, you gotta be within that scene. Basically, is what Kendrick is referencing. Cause Drake does take it a little too far, with him thinking he's in mob ties and this gangster, and he has this whole past of him, being this gangster rapper. And Drake threw it back at Kendrick as well, but Kendrick never repped it as much as Drake did, especially how Drake be popping out on the scene and being this famous guy, So yeah, man, it's worse when Kendrick does it to him than when Drake does it to Kendrick, because Drake flaunts it so much that when you go for it, it's a huge damaging target for Drake. than it would be for Kendrick, because he's not really out in the scenes like that. You know, he doesn't really talk to nobody. He's mostly to himself, you know. So yeah, man, that was the diss. That 6 minute long track. He ethered my man's. I don't know what Drake is gonna say after this, man. He has to have facts. At this point, you gotta bring out the facts. You have to bring out the facts at this point, because he just murked you, my boy. You gotta come back with some facts, and some legitimate facts too. It can't be what we heard before. It can't be. It's too much. He said too much in this 6 minute song. He said too much. Oh man, wow. Unless you got some dirt on Kendrick that we don't know about, Drake, it's official. You might have lost round 1 if you don't come back with some facts. So we waiting on you, Drake. We waiting on you. But hey, man, whenever Drake drops, or anybody else throws himself into this beef that over here, we'll check it out. We'll get on that as soon as possible. But you guys, this is the end of the video, man. I hope you guys like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see next in the comments down below. Go to my Patreon. Full unedited reaction videos in the description down below. Go check them out. If you guys want to further support, go to my CashApp. It's in the link in the description down below. I love and appreciate every single one of you guys, and I hope you guys are here to stay. But with that being said, you guys already know this, man. I'm out of here, guys.